guys, it's Bean here with Bean of Games. We're here with Jude today. If you want to tell everyone what you did today?
I just got 10th place at the Columbus Regional. There was like 60 players. I went X2. I lost in the last round to Cash. It is what it is. I played Mannadium today. I just don't like any of the decks right now, and I've been playing this deck since like July. So.
All right.
We can go get right into it. So we played 2 Samsara, 2 regular Visas, and then 1 Pearl of Rhino. So I played the Pearl of Rhino because it does play like Hardened Droll, but if you open Calarium, the Rumheart line isn't like a 1-card combo unless you play this card. So it like just gives you like 3 more 1-card starters. 2 Visas is standard, and then a lot of people play 3 of this, but like sometimes like it just gets clogged in your hand. And like good players will keep you off of putting this in graveyard. So 2 and 2 felt fine, and then the Pearl of Rhino came up like 2 or 3 times today. I wouldn't cut it. It does play Hardened Droll, but like the whole deck plays Hardened Droll, so it's no big deal.
Gotcha. So better put them on Havin then.
Exactly, and it just makes the deck more consistent. Like you go from having 4 1-card starters and 3 Rumheart and Rhoda to 7. So,
Gotcha.
So, Mannadium cards, 3 Rumheart, best card in the deck, 3 Meek, the only orb you play because like you just don't need the rest of them, 3 Calarium. Some people cut this to 2, but I don't know why you would. It's one of the best cards in your deck. 2 Obsidian, 1 Imaginings, and 1 Reframing. Some people cut this to 1, but I kept it in for side patterns. I played this because it does play really hard in the draw, but it helps you dig into cards like side deck cards and cards that help you like beat draws.
All right.
And obviously the counter trap because I don't think anyone plays the quick play spell anymore. This is just better. If you draw going second, you draw going second.
Gotcha.
But this is like pretty standard, like Mannadium.
It's spicy.
Scareclaw stuff. We played 3 Rykart, 2 Field Spell, and 2 Arrival. This is standard. This is standard. I play 3 Rykart because it's the best normal summon going into a board. It always like trades like 1 for 1 because you get this, and like it doesn't matter if they like remove this off the board. And then getting access to this planet is just crazy. Every time I saw this like going second, I just like it always like traded 1 for 1 or like 1 for 2. It was just really good. I like 3 even though like Droll's running around everywhere. There were times where like I would open both of these, and then you could just like play around Droll like a little bit better.
Nice. All right.
I like 3. Some people play 2. It's personal preference. 3 Fenrir, 1 Scarecash. I don't play Race Oath because that card doesn't do anything. Yeah, and then these cards grab this. Fenrir was one of the best cards in my deck all day.
All right.
It's cool because this deck still gets to play it. I know a lot of decks like aren't playing Fenrir right now, and I played like 3 Cash, so like yoinking their Fenrir, searching my own Scarecash with like enemy controller was really nice. So
All right.
Fenrir like overperformed, and then Scarecash is just a really good extender through like Nib and stuff. So we played the Rhoda and the Called By. I didn't play Terraforming because that card is abysmal in the Droll. Because if you get Drolled on Terraforming, you just have a field spell that doesn't do anything. Whereas if you get Drolled on this, you at least still have a body. And a lot of times that body helps you like play. And then Called By is Called By. I didn't draw this card once today. Or I didn't draw it like, I drew it once and it didn't matter.
Gotcha. All right.
And then I didn't play any hand traps in the main deck because I felt like I either play like board breakers and power spells, or I play hand traps, and I just didn't want to get talents for my life. And honestly, power spells was the move. So I played 3 Cosmic Cyclone, 3 Enemy Controller, 3 Forbidden Droplets, and 2 copies of talents. All of these were crazy in the main deck. I got told last minute to play this. I was playing Droll over this. This 100% like won me or stole me so many game ones.
All right.
Card was insane. No one expected it. Yeah, this card's staying in my main deck for the foreseeable future. Econ was really good, except against like the 3 voiceless players I played against, and I drew this going second. Against everyone else, that was crazy. I played against Kashira. I stole his Heat Soul. Drew Duster for his 4 back row though.
Oh.
Guy was out of there.
Shoot.
But and then Talents was pretty good. I didn't draw it too much today, but it was pretty good. That's the main deck. 42 cards.
42?
Yeah. You can go a little bit over 40 because there's like you don't want to draw like multiple meats or anything like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
But 40 to 42 is fine. Extra deck. 2 Vicious standard. 2 Lightheart standard. Cross Sheep standard. SP. And then I played Boral Sword. Because I'm not playing a Link 3, you're dumping 3 bodies into a Link 4, so it would be this or access code. And this came up twice today, to where access code wouldn't have killed. So, and this is just better than Appaloosa because, sure, Appaloosa is better into the fire decks, but like, you're probably getting hand trapped into Oblivion anyway, so you're never making the Appaloosa.
Gotcha. So that card put in work. All right.
Sword won me like 2 games.
Oh, shoot.
I made like Sword, and this, and that's 9K. So.
Damn. All right.
Synchros, Trisu, Amritara, Excel, the small ones. I made all of these today. Dissipator, Chenging, Baron, and Crimson Dragon. Chenging didn't come up as much today as he normally does, but he's really good with this card because you pop the card and then you non-target banish too.
All right.
It's really nice. So Chenging stole me a couple games today. The one guy I played against Cash one time, and he ripped the Boral Sword out of my extra deck, and I just killed him with this instead.
Punished him.
It was pretty funny. That's it for the synchros. Then the last card I played was 1 copy of Dweller. So I side shifter. So my idea for playing against the fire decks or even like Voiceless Boys is that I would shifter them, and then I would like Dweller them on the crackback if I couldn't kill them. This card came up, so I think 2 games today, and it won me both games. So
all right.
I wasn't upset that I played it. It was this or Typhon, and this just served more of a purpose.
Was there any moments you rather have Typhon today, or you think you wouldn't change that Dweller?
Dweller won me 2 games, and I don't think any of my losses Typhon would have fixed.
Okay.
For the extra side deck, a little spicy. So we played 3-dimension shifter. This card is insane. People don't realize that this deck can play it, but this and this don't care about shifter. So this will reborn even if it's from banish, and this just if it's just destroyed. So
all right.
I set up like full board, and I set up like full board under shifter, like going first, like when like my cash opponent shifted me, or I killed through shifter like 3 times today. So this card was insane. Every time I drew it, I won that game. So shifter went crazy. 3 Droll. I feel like you have to play it right now. The only hand traps I wanted to play were like turn skip hand traps, and to be honest, Droll was pretty shit today. I think I only drew it a couple times, and anytime I drew it, it was just like it did whatever. I don't know. Shifter put in way more work, but I think you still have to play this card just because it's again I want like floodgate hand traps because I'm not playing a ton of them. Best card in my deck, like actually best card.
Really? Thrust.
Was 3 Thrust. So I didn't play Cross Out because I think Cross Out's terrible. First off, that means I have to play like a ton of like shitty like hand trap ratios, and I don't like that. So I just wanted to play all power spells and then Thrust, and then like going second. My deck already has a ton of like really good like Thrust targets like Rhoda, Talents, Arrival, or like Precision Imaginings. Like there's so many good Thrust targets already in the main deck, and then you just get to play like absurd like blowout cards. So Thrust was insane, and so we had Thrust, and then the Thrust targets 1 Change of Heart. This card, I never drew this card. 1 Dark Ruler. I don't think I drew this card. I thought I did it a couple times like against Voiceless, but I never saw it. Duster. Shout out to that Cash player. Drew this off his Heat Soul.
All right.
I actually didn't draw like any of these spells like ever. Evenly. This won me like 2 games. And then the 2 going first cards was 1 Magic Deflector. I only sided this in once, and I didn't see it. So it was good in testing, but like it stops like it's good against the Fire Kings. It's good against Voiceless because it shuts down barrier. It shuts down barrier. It's good against runic decks. If you play the mirror match, it's good. It's good against Cash, which I played 3 of today. So in theory, this was good, but like I never saw it. And then the MVP. I won so many games that I shouldn't have won because of DDG. I thrusted into this card like 3 times. I hard opened it like twice. Every time I saw this card, it won me the game. So, yeah. But you don't want to play like too many going first cards because your deck already just, if you go first, you win the game. Like if you go first uninterrupted, you win the game. So you just want to play cards that like, if you do get hand trapped, you just like shut them down. And DDG is like the biggest blowout going first card right now that you can set off thrust. So,
All right.
That's it for the deck.
All right. You want to give any shout outs to anyone?
Shout out Bean.
Hey.
Profile. Shout out everyone here. Connor for giving me the change of heart that I never drew. Shout out Battlegrounds to Board Games, the sponsor, Team Battlegrounds. I think that's it.
All right. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, thank you.